There we go. I didn't know that. You can only go live in portrait orientation. Well, good morning, everybody. This is totally impromptu. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I was thinking about a way to share some of my day with you guys, and I just remembered at 4 o'clock this morning when I woke up, there's a live feature. I'm like, I'm going to give it a go. So I'm just going to go through my targeted exercises that I've been doing for a little while. I didn't even do my hair or my makeup, so I look really rough. Anyhow, let's start with some ping pong and see what happens. I don't even know where to put the cameras. So I'm going to move the camera where I think it should be, at my fancy dancy ping pong table, which actually was just a piece of plywood I cut in half. There we go, that's not so bad. Sorry if this is painful. There we go. Yeah, oh, turn it just a little bit. There we go. Okay, number one, ping pong is good for Parkinson's. But I'm not so good at it yet. There we go. So I don't know about answering chat messages and stuff. I mean, what does it? I'm just going to see what it says, because I know we can message, but every time there's a message, I'll have to my glasses on. I don't know. Someone send a message, if you don't mind, and I can see what it says and see if I can actually answer it. One more go at the ping pong, and then we'll do some boxing. This is totally new for me. Anyhow, I thought, hey, a lot of people have been asking about what I do for exercise and what I do during the day, so I just thought, I don't mind sharing my day a little bit with you guys. Might be fun. One more go. So, if you were thinking about setting something up in your garage like this, it was really easy because the plywood was $21. And I just hacked it in half and then put it on an old patio furniture table that we don't do anymore. And you don't even need the wood on the wall. The drywall is fine. So it's just 4 feet by 4 feet. And then I got the paddles from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below later. And then you can go and click right to it. And they came with I think it was within 36 hours of ordering them. And what a great way to get some, what I call, targeted exercise. Oh, just a thought. Okay, so then I go on to my heavy bag. Okay, we're gonna move the camera. I'm just letting you guys know. Oh, there we go. A message came through. Peter. Hello, David. You're looking well. Oh, thank you, Peter. Thank you for sending the message. Now I know where it comes up. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera. So just to warn everybody, I know it kind of gets a little seasick when you're doing this. Okay, it's not bad. There we go. I think that's going to be good. Let's check that out. Oh yeah. Okay, so then I like to hit the heavy bag. Now everybody says boxing is good for Parkinson's, and the little bit that I've done lately, I would tend to agree. If you're angry about something, I found coming out and hitting this heavy bag really does help a lot. Now, I know I probably look pretty good because I'm very on right now, but I did have some really bad dystonia this morning and anxiety over doing this. And I did end up sprawled out on my bedroom floor for 15-20 minutes just working through it all. But, you know, if you guys enjoy this, I'm happy to do it and at least get over the anxiety. And I just got a smaller heavy bag because I didn't want to have to hang like an 80-kilogram bag from the ceiling. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh, yay, more messages. What's that bag looking good? Thanks, Al. And Alec, 2 hands, ping pong is impressive. Thanks, Alec. Okay, so now then I go on to the speed bag, and I gotta tell you, this is the one that I think has made the most impact. The heavy bag is good for punching things, but the speed bag, I don't know. It's really been good. Like, I feel really good after using it. Better than the heavy bag. And if you wanted to put one of these at your place, they can go anywhere. You can put them in your bedroom, anywhere on the wall. If you've got room, it doesn't have to be the garage. And it was super easy to put together. And I'll put the links in the description below to show you which ones I got, but I'll do that later. Yeah, Alec was mentioning there that they look impressive with the two-handed ping pong. But I grew up playing the piano. I went to a fairly high level in the Royal Conservatory. So using both hands was trained into me at a very young age. Okay, that's enough of that for now. Okay, then I take a little break. Working it back definitely makes my hands feel. I gotta put my glasses on for this. I can't read the small print. Yeah, it does too. Yeah, I agree. Boggy Pepper, I know that name. From my friend Trevor, looking good, Dave. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Trevor. Yeah, this is working better than I thought. I wasn't sure if the live broadcast was going to come through as portrait or landscape, but it looks like landscape is the way to go. Well, okay, I'm going to move the camera again, and then we'll do another round of ping pong. Where did I have the camera? I think it was over here. I'll have to mark the floor next time so I know where to put them. And yeah, when I started the boxing and the ping pong, I noticed it made a big difference to my on time as well. So just based on my limited use, it's only been like, gosh, since December, so a month doing this, boxing and ping pong. And I found that it really has lessened some of my off time, which I'm really grateful for. This off time sucks, especially when I actually do something. Yesterday I had a really bad off day, and I have no idea why. I woke up and I just didn't feel right all day. Like I was off from like 8:30 in the morning almost to 11, and I had no idea why. And the rest of the day wasn't that great either. And I slept like 8 hours. Man, I have no idea. No idea why. But today I feel way better. And I wasn't able to exercise very long either yesterday. I did 2 sets of this, and then that was it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go inside and lay down. So yeah, I'll try and catch a few off times on camera as well, just so you can see a little bit more what I'm talking about. The difference between on and off is pretty dramatic. No longer I have this illness. And that's okay. It's just the way things are. Okay. Then I do another round of boxing. And I think the camera went over here. Oh, moving the camera. I know there's a delay between me doing it and telling you. There we go. Yeah, I'll mark these spots out on the floor next time so I know where they should be. So I've got Just Dance for the Nintendo Wii as well. Yeah, this elliptical is going to have to go. No room for it in here. But I can't use it in the morning because if I have too much screen time, it puts me like off immediately. So I've been meaning to try it in the afternoon. I just haven't gotten there yet. Now, one of the reasons I got set up in the garage here is because we have a great community at West Bank, but there's not a lot of stuff. Like, we don't really have a boxing class that I can attend, and since I don't have a car, I don't want to drive into Kelowna. Well, yeah, I can't drive into Kelowna. I'd have to drive into Kelowna to take Rock City boxing. So I just decided, you know, I'm going to tarp off the garage since we don't have a car in there. And I've really enjoyed this. You know, at least I'm getting out of the home, doing something different. So my daughter Felicia was over on the weekend, and we used to play Just Dance together when she was like 10 or 12 or 13, somewhere in there. And unfortunately, she showed up just as I was going off. So I was sitting on the chair trying to play when I was off, and she's got type 1 diabetes. And so she was high and took her pump off, and then her sugars started to sink really, really fast. So she's out on the floor laughing as hard as she can because she's like, Dad, you're stuck in a chair, you can't get up and play. And I can't play because my sugar's dropping too fast. It was really funny. So the apathy episode that came out on the weekend, I'm going to do a continuation of that this week. I'm reading a little bit more about Parkinson's and, you know, why we're a little bit de-energized. And one of the reasons apparently is something called our mitochondria, for lack of a better term. That's what, apparently, I'm no scientist, recharges our cells in our body. They can charge up our cells. And apparently there's a lot of research done in the last 30, 40 years that points to people with Parkinson's having very low energy in their mitochondria so that they can't, I'm probably butchering the explanation, can't pass the energy into our blood cells, into our cells. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about that. It's been some really interesting reading. Oh, why am I taking those off? I'm going to hit the speed back one more time and then call it quits. It took me a while to get this set up just because I couldn't find my wireless mic. And then I knew where the backup one was, but it wasn't charged, so I had to wait a little while. So I've already done a couple sets. There we go. That's way better. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling very happily tired. And let me know if you want to see more stuff like this or something else. I think this is what most people have been asking for. And I'm going to do my exercise routine as well. All the Parkinson, specific targeted exercises for Parkinson's on the floor or in a chair. I've been asked a few times for that as well. So I definitely want to get that done. I'm going to do that live, I think, as well. This seems to be a really good format to do stuff. Okay, you guys, I'm going to sign off, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Okay, now I just got to figure out how to turn this off. Is that button, right? You sure you want to stop streaming? Okay.